Here we go on me thrifting again, thrifting again, thrifting again, thrifting with the old lady. Good morning, coming from Ohio. And this is, believe it or not, it is Lehman's Hardware. And this is in downtown Wilmot. No, I'm confused. I just left the MMC, and which I've done before. So now I'm going to do a little bit of Lehman's Hardware. What the heck is the name of this city? Boy, I'm losing it. But that's what you get for being old. Now, this is the most unique hardware store probably in the United States of America. They sell all kinds of stuff like you wouldn't believe. It's a pretty big building. Everything's all attached. I just saw this guy outside. Looked like he was smoking a little wacky tobacco, but who knows? Yeah, so what? It's legal. I know. Anyway, yeah, this is Kidron, 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 Ohio. And it is off of Route 62, Route 30. Kind of like, well, I forget the name of the road. I think it's Kidron Road. Yeah, it is. Well, anyway, so we got here, believe it or not, we actually have a potty. And it says, this outdoor toilet was built in 1900, was originally on the K.D. Brenneman Homestead in Wilman, Johnson County, Iowa. It was brought to Ohio and donated by their great-granddaughter, Jenna Amstead, in 2000. Now, my second husband was related to Amsteads. I don't know about that particular clan, but there they are, two-seater. They are kind of low. I don't see a place where well, there are some nails in here, so maybe they hung up something, but I'm sure they probably didn't do it that way back then. Back in the day when I was growing up, I grew up on a farm. I too had an outhouse, okay, and it was a two-seater. My mom kept it pretty clean, and I got a story about that. One day, my brother, he was ornery and little. That's a grinding stone made in the 1800s for a quarry in northern Ohio. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so this is, you might like this little story. My little brother, Timmy, being rambunctious as he was and a little kid, he threw our dog Skippy. Now, Skippy was a border collie, black and white border collie. And he threw him in the toilet. And us kids saw it, got my dad. My dad come out running. And he had to get that poor little doggy out of all that poopy, shitty stuff. Yeah. And then, of course, yeah, it was quite a mess. But that's a true story. And yeah, I did grow up on a farm, dairy farm, and we did have an outhouse. Did not have any indoor plumbing, just a pump, water pump. And that was it. But I am 75, so what I'm telling you is true stories. Okay, so we are getting ready to go into Lehman's. The Kidron Fire Department's right across the street. Now this is going to run over a little bit more than what it should. I don't know if they even allow filming in here. But I just want to show you some highlights. Give you an idea what this hardware store is all about. Now, good health, Yoder's good health. This is really good stuff. It's got all kinds of things in there. You can buy this with your food stamps if you get food stamps, because I have already before. You take a teaspoon It's got all kinds of ingredients, organic vinegar, 5 fruit juices, 20 herbs and spices, and that will help you with whatever's ailing you. They also have some elderberry syrup. It's the same thing. This is real elderberry stuff. Nearer, my God, to thee they are playing. Look at this. This giant, large-wheeled contraption is a horse-drawn tree mover used locally in the 20s and 30s by League tree loggers. Wow. Howard Schumacher sits on the logging cart in front of the blacksmith shop that stood in Kidron for decades. To his left is Mr. Sawers, the town blacksmith who purchased the shop in 1914 and worked there till he retired in 1967. Wow. That's pretty darn big. I don't know if you can see how big that thing is. But it sure is. Now, I've been neglectful here, and I told you I was going to take you around to some places in Amish country, and this is certainly one of the bigger ones. There is a room I do want to show you. Okay. You can also get, there's a horse and buggy. Bell. That's made in Troy, New York. You can make a penny. How can you make a penny now? Oh, very nice. Okay, so maybe I'll make 1 2/4 and a penny. Fruit beer, $23.99. 10 12-ounce bottles, 2 of each flavor. Ooh. I'm not going to touch the carvings, but I just wanted you to see this. These are Paul Weaver's carvings. Puddle garden. I'm just going to go around the room. Aren't they beautiful? The old fishing hole. The subject of this painting was Thomas Kincaid's daughter, dressed up as Tom Sawyer. Well, I didn't know that. Carved out of a solid piece of butternut. No pieces were added to the picture. Paul did remove the tree branches to do the covered bridge, and then he glued them back into complete carving. How about that? And there he is right there in person. Now these little rocking chairs, and of course the bigger one, are pretty common here in Amish country. They're made almost everywhere. Yeah, let's see what the going price of, like there's the little one. Little one is $179. As you can see, they walk very well. We're not opposed to any of that. It's just what we want. There's a carving block. That must be what he's going to do next. The crucifixion. Things to look for. Mother of Jesus fading, Mary Magdalene, her hands clasped in despair, 3 dice in a soldier's hand. Soldiers coming up the hill, the city of Jerusalem on the hill, the soldiers and horse on the right were all carved in 1-inch thick wood. This focuses on the middle cross. They're really kind of 3-dimensional. I'll just go by it real slow. Isn't that beautiful? They're all just so beautiful. That's playing hooky at the mill. You even got something, a code you can scan, which I'm not going to do, but aha. Now this is a real farm. Location County Road 200. And that is it in completion. Ain't that something? There's one with Indians and teepees. They're just raising the barn. But this is free. Free to come in. Look. It's just beautiful. You can make a donation. Which I probably should make, but I got too big of a bill on me. We got a telephone, old-fashioned telephone. As you can see, it's pretty darn big. Way too big. Let's go back this way. I just kind of want to give you a general idea of what this is about, what's going on. Everything's everywhere. Stuff up. Stuff down. Old gas pump. It's Ohio. That's an Ohio thing. Birdhouses. There. All right. My favorite wind chimes. Nice. Okay, nice, a personal. You can buy a knife and make it personal. All kinds of knives here. Oh, tiny house out back. I didn't know that. I'll have to come back when it's open. Wow, we got quite a lot of knives. Now this is camping area, Lehman's and stoves and grills. There's also all kinds of signs on the wall. Wow, there's just so much to see here. I'm just doing the tip of the iceberg. I'm not going to try to make this too long for you, but I just wanted to, so you could get the general idea of what's going on here. I might have to do this in 2 parts. There are stoves all the way across. Now, see, when I was growing up on a farm, we had a potbelly stove. It had a burner on the top. That was the only source we had. And this is how the Amish do it here.
stretch out, it holds heat better than the stupid oven that I have.
There you go. Ain't they something? Wow. Maytag back in the corner. It's pretty warm back here, and it's not too bad of a day today. It's been horrible. The weather has been horrible here in Ohio. I was even blocked in my drive for several days before my son can even dig it out in the water. The snow was just so hard. Never seen it quite like this before, not for a very long time. I think it's like one of the worst ones we've had in a long time. Well, since the blizzard in 1978. Aren't those pretty? I like that color. I wonder if they come in other colors. Oh, wow. There's those compost posting toilets that a lot of people use for, you know. Ooh, look at all the pretty colors it comes in. Did you hear that? Wow. Red, blue, black, white, gray, yellow, pink, turquoise, big green. Wow. Oh, here they are. It comes in several different colors. It's beautiful. Yep, you too can have it for $8,045. Look how pretty these are. Isn't they pretty? Portable gas refrigerator. Whoa. So this is going to conclude the first half.